Congratulations on your purchase of an Xpeed Exhale Pilates Reformer. In this video, we'll show you how to safely remove your reformer from the crate. Now, this applies to the Aura, Luma, and Una Exhale folding Pilates Reformers. What you'll need to do this safely is a pair of gloves and a hammer with this doofanaka off the back. That doofanaka is commonly referred to as a claw hammer. So the first thing you'll need to do is remove all of the metal clasps on the top of the crate. So you get your claw hammer and you get that in behind the clasp, bend that back, and you have to make sure that you get all of these clips being upright and vertical so that you can lift the lid off of the crate. And you'll work your way all around the crate, even on the sides as well. Feel free to pause the video at any point. Almost there. Last one. And you'll put your hammer across to the side, and you'll have to do a bit of shimmying with the lid, as they might not be fully free of the clips. And there we go. And as you get your lid free, you'll see that there are all the components sitting on top of the reformer. And naturally, there's going to be one stubborn one right at the back here. Okay, once you have your lid off, set that off to the side, and you'll see all of your components here neatly wrapped in plastic at the top. So you'll start making your way through, removing things like the jump board and the carriage as well. So start leaving those around your crate, freeing up some space for yourself. Now, this is a two-person lift. Okay. Once we are free of all of the packaging, you have a bit more of an idea of what you're lifting. So the first thing we'll do before lifting is remove the headpiece. And you'll notice that there's two ends to the reformer, one with the springs, which is heavier, and the other will have the bar where the Pilates reformer folds. And that's right down here at the end of the crate, which is where I'm going to direct my help Alden, who's going to come in and help me with the reformer to lift it out of the crate. So that silver bar just here, you'll grab, and I'll need to get right down underneath, because if I lift the top section, the reformer is going to fold up. So we need to get right down into the reformer, and Alden's going to pick that up from his end. And then I'm going to lift from my end, and we will bring that out of the crate and onto the floor in front. And I will slowly unpack the rest of the gear from the reformer. So you've got your box, and inside of that are some of the support poles and your stirrup handles as well for working on your Exhale Pilates Reformer. So there you have it. That's how you unbox your crate. Feel free to hit us up at info@xpeed.com.au if you have any questions, and all the best with your Pilates training.